Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is CrazyZaku, and I'm bringing you all the hits and misses here in Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Last time we were doing some investigation. We're talking to our main man right over here, and we got some stuff we need to do. So we got to go talk to people. Let's go talk to people. I don't know where to go. We're gonna find out. Oh yeah, we should go back to Wright and Co. offices. March 22nd, Wright and Co. law offices. What took you so long, pal? Miss Edwards couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought the spy camera. This quickly? And this bear's what gave him away, pal. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured out that we should be looking into the bear instead of the camera. But Mr. Edwards, shh, Pearls. And go on. There's only one person who bought one of these bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy another person in the room?
Matt on guard.
Huh?
Matt on guard, your client. That's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Alright, Mr. Gumshoe, tell us about this. Are you sure you heard right? The person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's the exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold that bear to Mr. Ungard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Ungard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure that person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Ungard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. So what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence. Sweet. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corda's room was Matt Ungard?
Why? Why would Mr. Ungard do something like this?
My voice is fucking up with her. I know it is. I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corda in one of those rendezvous. I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you gonna see him? Mr. Ungard, I mean. Guess.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next.
Scared myself. But I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Oh, Matt Ungard. What in the world have you done? Alright. Oh, we gotta move. We gotta move. Alright, we've already talked to him, so let's just go to the detention center. You're working really late, you know? It's already like past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax, brah. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Let's jam. Let's jive. Matt, you're pissing me off.
Take that!
Alright, Matt. We're gonna do this, and you're gonna fucking tell me the truth, alright? Now, let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corda had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night, bro. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap, dude. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corda, especially on that night.
Take that!
Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corda's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you were talking about hidden?
Take that!
The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Huh. I guess Juan had a few of those kind of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. Huh? Are you sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corda. That's very simple.
Take that!
It's you, jackass. Mr. Regard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. But he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Ungard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear.
Take that!
I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Ungard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $38,000. $3,800, excuse me. I can't count. I go to the department store all the time, okay? This $3,800? This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, bro. It's got elephant hair for bristles. That's gotta be horrible. Ew, elephant hair. Which really used nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So, can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you, jackass. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set this camera up yet. And what your secret is, of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corda's room and filmed it in secret is... Let's just go profiles.
Take that!
Adrian Andrews. There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Corda were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Corda, you were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron. Alright, Alright, I'm gonna beat your ass. Oh man, Mr. Lawyer Dude, that kind of scandal. That's good stuff, bro. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff. Juicy. Look, can we get publicity without spending a penny with that? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? What's your reason for spying with something so innocent? But it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Corda because of Miss Andrews. And there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set this camera up in Mr. Corda's room was...
Take that!
Well, what is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Well, why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know, why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden, bruh? This is it. Finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt Ungard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corda. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt Ungard. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. Ungard, you really did hire? Hold on a second. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt Ungard. Jesus. Oh, wow, this is rude. Well done, Mr. Wright. Bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You're really... So you are Shelly the Killer's client? Oh, you didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me? I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
You're lying. What a terrible...
Hey, it's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk more adult things.
But why? Why did you hide the video camera in...
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret. But I'm no weakling, and I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding that sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why...
Yes, that's where the video comes in. I got his face, and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay, even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Well, why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough an answer for you, little girl. I'm sorry, this is like a butchered as fuck Australian accent.
Why would you kill Mr. Corridor?
Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Corridor had been able to get it, then Mr. Ungod's secret would have...
Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. Is the guard right there not gonna fucking, report any of this shit, by the way? And then the situation just presented itself so perfectly, and I thought, how beautiful.
That's how Mr. Corridor ended up dead?
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. Leah Sayerson too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me, Matt Ungard. Yeah, I leave you speechless. What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You're growing awfully quiet. How can I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you killed Juan Corda, and you answered me very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. I know. I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that killer guy, right? And all I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Corda! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Oh, but too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You can always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That'd be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Mystic Maya!
You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it up my all to Ma. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said the same thing just like that, if my memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth, I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Well, Wright, what are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy...
No! We can't do that!
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I thought that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? And what can you do as one? You must find that answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Madam Card. That man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such things. Is that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Dick! Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get Ungard an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right? Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You're a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. People like you and Francisca von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, and even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty! I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What are you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that such things such as a perfect record were meaningless.
What?
I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My. What is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Ungard's sake? Why are you doing this for the cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what's called client relations, and is part of an assassin's duty. In an assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time. My client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is The Killer. Shelly The Killer. You're Shelly The Killer? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya! It would be my duty as an assassin to see to it that she receives a nice, long nap.
No!
Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it'd be quite troublesome. It's the fucking butler, guys. It's the goddamn butler. That was the cat. It's the fucking butler. It's always the fucking butler.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
I don't know what to say. Edgeworth. Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission? Huh? Oh, that? This sounded like a cat.
A cat?
It can't be. That cat, can it?
What is it?
I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all the police units head for Unguard Mansion immediately. All right, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
Yeah!
Alright, guys. We're gonna have to save that for next time. We are gonna head right on over, and we are gonna track down Shelly the Killer, the fucking butler, and we are gonna rescue Maya, and I hope you guys are gonna join me for that. In the meantime, folks, do you guys want to catch this episode live in living color? Well, when I filmed this, I was a little bit early, but normally it's Saturday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday, Pacific Standard Time. Check that out there on the channel, twitch.tv/TCWCrazyZaku. Please join me there. In the meantime, folks, my name is CrazyZaku. I brought you all the hits and misses here. Let's play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Please share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your enemies, and everyone in between. Drop a DDT on that like button and cover for the 3. Smack that subscribe button like it owes you some money. Tingle that bell wherever it happens to be to stay up to date with all of our adventures here, in and out of the courtroom, and I will see you guys later. Later!